Good afternoon, I'm Chief Meteorologist Sabrina. So much sunshine today. Temperatures still staying above the norm. Currently 77 into Carlsbad, 74 in Campo. Coming up, we talk about how low temperatures go for the weekend. We'll be right back. Temperatures are staying nice. We're continuing with them above average, so good idea to go ahead and put your toes into the water and actually try to cool off. Pressure pretty much still in control. There is a cold front that's going to move to Northern California and into the Pacific Northwest. Now that's not going to do a whole lot except for weaken our winds that are fairly warm, but it's also going to start to steer in a little bit more cloud coverage for tomorrow. But in general, the system misses us. We have to wait for this guy to get enough energy to swing on through, and that should happen by Wednesday of next work week, finally taking our temperatures below average. Right now, we're still looking about maybe a 10% chance of rain. We're holding off on it right now until we get a little bit closer and those model runs start to become a little bit more consistent. One thing all the models have, though, is those temperatures are staying a lot like summertime. Starting off about 6 o'clock tonight, clear skies, 70 degrees for you into Lakeside, looking like the lower 70s along the coast. Tomorrow morning, yet again, those clouds, you'll notice them. Temps about 60 into El Cajon and out into Del Mar, 67 degrees as you head out to grab your early morning coffee. That's what I like to do on the weekend. And then by the time you get to 12:30, we're already back into the upper 80s for a good chunk of the inland areas. The coastline still flirting with that 80-degree mark, especially if you are headed out over toward the races. It looks like Sunday, though, we'll get a little bit more sunshine, so temperatures actually go up another degree or two. You can see the 90s there for some folks. All right, coming up, we talk about the waves. More details on that because there's a beach hazard statement in effect. Guys, wave situation about 4 feet just off the coast of Torrey Pines, 3 feet out over toward Oceanside. However, a beach hazard statement is in effect all the way until we get to around Sunday evening, late afternoon. Not only because of the surf being around 3 to 6 feet, but there's a full moon on Monday. So as a result, we have an astronomical high tide on Saturday coming in at about 6.2 feet, close to 7 a.m. And once we get to Sunday, it's going to be a little bit higher at around 7:30 in the morning. That puts our forecast officially tomorrow. Fair to good conditions for you surfers with your swell coming in out of the west-northwest. Coming up, we take a look at that 7-day forecast, which I promise shows a dramatic cool down. Guys, 2 days as we continue to deal with very warm temperatures, we'll start to notice them go down just a little bit, but really not turning to fall-like until the middle of next work week. Currently, we're looking at 75 in Chula Vista, 76 into San Diego, 82 though out over toward Oceanside. These values though have dropped since the last 24 hours. Oceanside, you're 1 degree cooler, but out toward La Mesa, you're 12 degrees cooler. Tomorrow, I think we'll see those values maybe drop another 1 to 5 degrees, and then we actually see a little bump up before we get that fall-like weather. Broad look what's happening across the country. There is in fact a little storm system moving throughout the Pacific Northwest. That's going to produce some rainfall for our friends out over toward Seattle, moving down throughout Portland. A good chunk of the area, though, dealing with clear skies. Clear skies leading to colder temperatures, especially out over toward parts of Tennessee and moving through Kentucky. In fact, even all the way out over toward New Jersey and even into Delaware. Freeze watches up. Temperatures in Raleigh drop between 24 and 29 degrees. Frost advisories up as well for our other relatives in the area shaded in purple. Temps there into the 20s. Also dealing with freezing temperatures out over toward Amarillo, Texas. You can also see that frost advisory continues for portions of Wichita. So, see, it's nice to be warm. We're not going to be into the 20s. Instead, we're going to be in the 80s. The coast going 81 tomorrow. Sunday, a little bit warmer, a little sunshine for Sunday. The deserts are at 85. Let's look at your 7-day forecast. Guys, over to you.
See, Jason, if you want the fall, you can go to the mountain.
Got that good soul in my feet. I feel that hot blood in my body when it drops. Ooh, I can't take my eyes off of it. Moving so phenomenally. You're more like the way we rock it. So don't stop. And under the lights when everything
Wait, what were you doing?
I felt her kick though. She was
How to play?
Yeah, I felt her like wiggle.
It's going to go on the side.
She's like,
We'll see you back here.